Trends Talks with Trezure Casa.
Thank
so
you.
good to have
Thank
you
you for
here.
having me.
Our dear friend, a wonderful designer. So we're going to grill you with a lot of questions today to have a lot of insights with regards to trends and designs and artificial intelligence and whatnot. So I hand
Bring
over
it
to
on. Let's start. No problem.
Thanks.
So to start with, what do you think about themes, trends and design internationally?
Nothing has remained international Indian now because we travel, they travel. It's all mixed up together. Though they are trendsetters which transcends here. So somewhere the influence is there from the West, but I think even if you see in this exhibition, there are a lot of spaces where Indian designers or creative minds are doing something which is off track.
I was coming to that point because I think now design has no boundaries. And I strongly believe that our design fraternity are equally good and they're creating something very unique. So I think now we are the trendsetters as well. We can proudly say that because I see a lot of European brands buying from India now.
The product designers and the art and sculpture and all that have evolved so much. The lighting has evolved so much if you see from the Indian designers. So I think there is a good exchange now. It is not a one-way traffic.
Yeah. My major question, if I say, when you get a project, how do you think design? That is what parameters you take into consideration, like human psychology
So as we do various kind of projects, every project has a different mindset, different intent. What is the intent? A commercial property is to be for sell. There is a very minimal level of emotion which is involved.
Oh, okay.
When you do a house, there is a lot of emotion that is involved.
Yeah.
So you have to switch on, switch off.
Yeah, there are different projects you can switch on. Yeah.
So hospitality is more service oriented. That has to have glam plus practicality.
Perfect.
Commercial properties for sell, you can compromise a little bit on the practicality of it. It has to go more as a lucrative image to it.
Yes.
Residential, it's
all about
the
emotions.
most difficult one of all. Like if we work very closely with a lot of developers, so when we are doing the commercial project, the body language is different. When we do the residences, the body language is totally different.
True. See, now there are a lot of end users. When they visit to our stores, they're like, guys, if you can suggest us some good designers or something. It's very difficult for us to suggest them as outside world. We don't understand design that much like what you guys are professionally trained for that. How do you give some feedbacks or ideas or tips for the end users that okay, this is the right kind of a designer? What are the parameters you can tell them?
So they need to be very clear with the design brief.
Okay.
That's the most important part in any project.
Okay.
Are you sure what you want?
That is very important.
Especially for the residential, people are 50% sure, 50% unsure.
Yeah,
That's
now I think social media is coming up. You designers have really tough times as of now because a lot of people, they already surf a lot of things on Pinterest and this and that, and
it's not only Pinterest now. It is also Reels that comes up. The Pinterest is a little bit of has taken a backseat.
So if you
it's
have
more
certain
of Reels that happens in such exhibitions. So again, getting into the mentality, and I would advise to all my fellow designers and the clients, take 2 proposals. After that, you should change your designer.
Perfect.
Because your wavelengths don't match.
This was the very, very important fact. The wavelength couldn't match. So here comes the idea because you have to gel as a person.
It will take you nowhere.
Yeah.
So we give them one option, then another option, after improvised proposal. We never give options like 1, 2, 3, 4 because those options they would want to mix it like a bale, and then the outcome is really bad. So first option which is best for you. Second, you don't escalate to third, you should escalate to another designer. It's a waste of time.
Also, brother, what I feel is now artificial intelligence coming into all the arenas, even especially into designs and all. How do you see it will be very good for creativity perspective, or there will be a lot of dependence on artificial intelligence and the creativity will be impacted, especially for the young designer? What is your take on that?
So see, every innovation comes with its negative, positive side.
Duality will be there.
What you pick it from,
that's
more important. It is going to be there. Like when we were doing hand drafting, AutoCAD came. Then came 3D Max, then came whatnot. It escalates.
So you have to evolve.
You need a human mind to run all those softwares that comes in.
This is the big point, you know, because artificial intelligence will not have emotions, what I can see. So you will have to connect emotionally in the design. So this is a very
उसको
good
चलाने
thing.
के लिए भी तो कोई चाहिए ना.
I agree. I
You
totally
have
agree.
best of the cars, you have ADAS, everything, but that ADAS cannot take you throughout the road.
True.
It can give you a little bit of relief. You can't sleep, relax, and go. Like it's not a pod.
True.
So definitely, you will have to learn. Evolution is something that one has to go through. We learned AutoCAD, then came Revit. Some adopted, some didn't adopt, but it doesn't mean that a CAD is not running it. So things parallelly run with a human being.
One more last and the most important question. How do you see Trezure Casa into this luxury arena? I mean, I need your honest suggestions on where we can upscale or what improvements we are looking at, or you feel that, okay, my products are really suited to upscale market?
Of course, you can definitely cater to the HNIs of it because your product speaks for it. It has a quality of an Italian. You say it as an Italian company. You don't get things from China. But also, I think you should be involving Indian designers and in the products of maybe a small
So we are launching a new
place
brand
for it.
We are already launching a new brand called Modaform. There we are looking into, you know, collaborating with a lot of our Indian design team and friends, you know, in different perspective, like art designers and, you know, at the same time product designers, curate the designs and create a lifestyle brand. That is what we are looking for in this coming year.
Till the time we don't see ourselves in their line, they are not going to see us. So if you say you sell Italian product, you should also have a corner for Indian whose quality is rather better than them.
So to be very honest, sir, we say that, okay, we are Zaras of Indian furniture industry, because for me, Indian mindset is still a bit of a conservative. You know, we calculate the value with the product. You know, so I want to stay in that value zone. I want to offer very good designs, very unique designs, very fast changing designs, and at good price points. So this is the ikigai of Trezure Casa, that okay, we are Zaras of furniture industry.
I don't think so. You are actually demeaning yourself.
Is it? Wow.
You are a little bit. You are boss. Of
I'm loving this. I'm
Indian
loving this
industry.
conversations.
And you can escalate yourself to the LVs
Next
and
level.
Gucci's later on.
Thank you.
But
Thank you,
you
sir.
are not at Zara at all.
Thank you, sir. This means a lot. I mean, we are trying to curate and create a one-stop shop like a luxury lifestyle. We'll be investing a lot into lights in coming years. We'll be investing into carpets and all kinds of accessorizations, because we believe that, okay, time is up, that we have to scale ourselves with support, of course, with design support from you guys, because there are a lot of pain points for designers. My all friends say that, okay, you know, why we have to go to Italy, why we have to go to China, because there is no consolidation here. It becomes very difficult for designers to, you know, travel around with the customers for different perspective at different areas. So we are seriously looking into that area, that okay, in 1 year with you know, support from all people like you all, we will be a lifestyle brand. What are your views, sir?
Lovely. I mean, bring it on.
I love. We'll take your support for that, sir. Thank you very much for sparing your valuable time.
Lovely
Tushar,
time,
sir.
and I'm looking forward to have the coffee all the time with you guys.
Thank you. Thank you so much, sir.